And also, video is lagging or not?
My video is lagging.
Yes,
Oh, okay. Just a minute.
little bit. Yes.
Now let me type it. So confirm me. Okay. Message equal to. So is it lagging now?
Somewhat better.
Okay. Okay. So message equals to 1 minute. I'll change my place. I think it's still lagging. Okay. Now it won't. So message equals to like suppose let's say our previous concept. Let's use our previous concept. There are let a equals to 5. Let b equals to 10. Okay. If a greater than b, then message equals to a is greater. Okay. Next, else. Okay. Else message b is greater. This one everyone know, right? This concept everyone know. Okay. So what it will do whenever someone clicks the button. Okay. When someone clicks the button, let's create the button here. Let me create the button. So this everyone know, right? Lightning button. I hope you all remember. So button is there. On clicking that button, so this function should call and this will check, and based on this, the message will be printed. Okay, the message will be printed. Initially, it is a empty string. Now let us go here. Let me reload. Mhm. So here the basic thing. Okay, when I click here, so is it not displaying? Just message equal to
This dot made it. This dot.
Yeah.
This dot.
My bad. Message. This dot message. Also, we'll use lightning card so that it will be displaying in a good manner. Lightning card title equals to ternary operator example. Then close this, then open lightning card. Let us close this lightning card element here. So I think now we are good to go. Let me save this JS also as well. Let me. So B is greater. Now same example. This is not new for you. This is not new for you. This is same. We have done this if else example, else if example, if else ladder, nested if else. These all examples we have done in the last class. But today, instead of writing these many lines of code, we will write in a very shortcut. Shortcut. That is ternary operator. What do you mean by ternary? What do you mean by ternary? Ternary in the sense 3. Okay. Ternary in the sense 3. 3. Okay. So now A plus B is there. What this place is doing? It is adding 2. Okay. It is adding 2 elements. Okay. Did you remember this one? Plus A, or let's say A minus minus. Did you remember? So this operator is dealing with how many operands? These are called operands. Okay. Whatever this A, B, A, these are operands, means on which the operation we are performing. This is called operator. So now this one, okay, this one is called unary operator. Okay, unary operator in the sense this operator needs only one operand. This is a one operand to perform its action. Now this place needs how many operands? Come on, come out of mute. 2. So this place needs 2 elements. Okay, 2 elements or 2 variables, or let's say 2 expressions, whatever we say operands. So 2 operands. Similarly, there is one operator. Okay, one operator that is ternary operator, and it is like this. Let me write the syntax: condition, question mark, then expression true, expression false. Okay, expression true and expression false. Now in this, how many operands? This is one operand, condition. Expression two second operand. Expression false, third operand. Operand in the sense it may be variable, it may be property, it may be function, it may be expression, anything. Operand. Now this complete thing is called ternary because question mark and this colon is used on how many operands? How many operands?
3.
3 operands. That's why it is called a ternary operator. Then why we are using this one? Let's see the real-time example. This dot message equal to condition. What is the first operand? Condition. A greater than B. If A greater than B, question mark, then expression true. Means if this becomes true, what I have to do? I have to say A is greater. Okay. Colon. if this condition, whatever this condition is there, if that condition becomes false, what should happen? The message should have the string b is greater. Now tell me, instead of writing this much, can I write like this? This is also same. This is also completely same function. This is like, if this condition is true, then this dot message should have this value. If this condition is false, then this dot message should have this value. So that's it. This is called ternary operator because one operand means one condition, one expression true, one expression false. So totally three things are involved to perform that operation. That's why we say ternary operator. And this is similar to a simple if and else statement. Okay. Instead of writing 4 to 5 lines of code, we can close that. We can evaluate the condition and do whatever we want, like yes or no, true or false, in one single line. Clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay.
But in real time, what feels if else or else in
See,
ternary
suppose there is
operator?
a check. There is a check. Okay. There is a check. If user exists, do something. If user doesn't exist, do something else. Okay. Then that do something also. Suppose let's say user equal to Kalyan. Okay. User equals to Kalyan. Then there is user. There is one Boolean variable. Okay. Is user is a Boolean variable. Let. Okay. Let is user. Okay. One second. User equals to Kalyan. Then this user is a Boolean variable should become true, or else it should be false. So is user, what happens for the is user? Is user will be true if the username is Kalyan. Okay. Uh, To make it more clear, condition I'll write in a bracket. So for the simple things, do I need to go for this complete thing? Here also I can write if username equals to Kalyan, then this dot this dot user or is user is true, or else is user is false. So instead of writing like this, can I close in this single line? It's like called as optimization of your code. Optimization. In real time, suppose you are in a big, you are developing a complex application. There is something called as space complexity and time complexity. Okay. How many lines of code you are writing for a simple operation, that controls your space complexity. So you're supposed to write only 10 lines of code, then you are writing 50 lines of code. It's waste of your it's a waste of the space, right, in a real time applications. So that time your code should be very optimized, coming to the time analysis and coming to the time complexity and as well as space complexity. So time complexity we'll see later, but here you can see the space complexity. Instead of writing multiple lines of code, you can finish that execution in or condition check in a single line of code. Okay. Clear, Raghu?
Yeah, no, clear.
Okay. Okay. So now I hope ternary operator is clear for you. Let me comment this one. Let me comment this one as well. So let's write a equals to 15. So according to our ternary operation, this dot measure should be a is greater. So let's execute that one and check. Star. Okay, let me edit this one. Actually, we have to do hard refresh from now. Okay, clear? A is greater. We have given 15 and our ternary operator is functioning in a very good manner. Okay, clear? Not clear?
Clear.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
clear.
Hmm. Now we'll take one more example on this condition and one more topic on this conditional statements, like checking conditions, that is switch. That day we have started, but we have stopped in the middle. So we'll complete that topic as well. Let me write the code first, then I'll explain you. And we'll switch. Okay. Now let's say let grade equal to, okay, some value, let's say B. Okay, let's grade equals to B. Okay, now let us print something on the screen based on the grade given to the user. Okay, switch. Okay, switch grade. So grade, based on the value of the grade, we have to print something. Okay, we have to print something. Let's say we have to write like this. Okay, you have to write like this. First, we have to write case. Okay, then this expression. Okay, that expression you have to write. How the expression? I mean the value. The value. So this grade, if it is equal to, like it's like equal to A, equal to A, then this dot message equal to, let's say it's excellent or something like that. Now again case. Again you have to write case. Okay, wait 1 minute. We have to write break as well. Break. If not, this will be checking continuously. B, this dot message equals to well done, then same C, okay, not bad. Default, okay, default equals to, if none of this one, then grade not listed or fail. So now let's understand this one. Then we'll talk about the like functionality in the UI. Let me create a one more button here. Let me comment the above one. Handle switch button should be called on this click. As for switch. Now I have written like this. Okay, I have written like this. Now, suppose I don't have switch example. Then how do I write? Let's say, how do I write? Let's see. So then we'll understand this one. Let grade equals to. Just give me a minute. I'm getting a call. I'm sorry. Yeah. Let grade equals to some value same like say B. Then if grade equals to A, then something should happen. Else, if grade equals to B, then something else should happen. Okay, like this. Whatever I'm using now, this one. Okay. Now, like this, you'll write now. Same this one only we are using a switch. Okay. Same this one only we are writing in a switch. So that's the only thing. Okay. So when we are using this one, when we are using this thing, okay, we can go for if else now. So instead of if else, why we have to go to this one? Okay. Why we have to go to this one is, and when we have to go to this one is, now there is no complex condition, just one condition. If grade equals to some particular one value, only one value. Okay. Okay. Single value. So the single value you have to compare with A or B or C or some D or like this. So if the single value or single expression need to be compared throughout the condition, all the conditions, then we can use switch. Okay, then we can use switch. So like days, when we are dealing with the days printing or time analysis, time printing, so we use switch. Generally switch, most of the cases we won't use because we heavily habituated, most of the developers will be heavily habituated for the if and else only. But there is only one value, one expression or one property needs to be checked for different values. So in that scenario, writing of if else is not recommended. We can go for the switch. That's easy to write. Okay. Like this default is nothing but else or last else. If all these conditions fails, then this will execute. Okay. When we talk about the break, that means whenever this condition got true, then don't check other conditions. Okay. That means whenever a particular condition is true, then don't check other condition. That's the meaning of break. If you don't do break now, even though you found the value of grade is B here, it will again check a value of grade is C or not. That will waste our time. Okay, that will waste our time. So that's why we use which one? Break. Hello? Hello?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Clear? Not clear?
Clear.
Today
it is
everyone
clear.
are on mostly most of the people are today silent. What happened?
Nothing.
Yeah, this topic is clear, right? See,
Yeah,
simply
not clear.
writing this one, we are going with this one. Okay, we are going with this one. Jitendra, Bhargav, Varshit, Bhavani, Chandana,
Clear, clear. It is
clear?
clear.
So if you won't use break now, it will go further checking on further. So it will waste the execution time in the backend. So that is not the optimized code. So hence we will be using break after each and every condition. This is like condition. So it's saying that switch means if grade case equals to A means equals to A, then do this thing and break. If you found something, if this condition is true, then execute break like that. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So this is about switch case and what we say, let's say, I mean, Ternary operator. If this is
Here
done,
we can also use a ternary operators, and
we
instead
can
of
use the
using this if-else statement, we can
ternary
also use
operator you can use. Ternary operator will check only if and else, only two things, yes
two
or no.
things. Okay.
But here you can check n
Multiple step.
multiple things for one single expression. For single property, we can check A, B, C, D, like that, anything. Okay.
Yeah.
So then this will be preferable. This will prefer, this only we should have to use, because if you talk about the ternary operator, that can check only if and else.
Okay.
There is nested ternary also. Inside ternary, we can use another ternary we can use, but that is the another scenario. In this case, we can't use. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Now, if this conditional statements is true, inside the conditional statements, what we have covered, we started with a basic if. Okay, we started with a basic if. Then we have completed if else. Then again we went to the else if. Else if in the sense like this. Okay, like this else if. Okay. Then we have done the nested if else. Nested means inside if one more if. Okay. So this is nested if else. This is called if else ladder. One if else, then another if else, so like that. So this is nested if else. If inside a if. Then today we have seen ternary operator. This is also conditional checks only. Okay. But it is not purely a conditional statement. It's a operator. It's an operator. Ternary operator. Here also we can check the condition. Then we have also completed the switch. This is also part of the conditional statements. Is this clear till now? Okay. Now, if you go back to our data types concept, we stopped in the arrays. Okay. We started multi-dimensional arrays like a array inside a array. Like this we started, but we stopped there. Why? Because when you want to print those arrays, when you want to play with that arrays, you have to understand the concept of control statements. Conditional statements is good. Okay. There is something called as control statements. Have you ever heard about the loops? Loops, for loop, while loop, do while loop.
Yeah.
So that you need to play more with arrays and objects. Okay. Looping is needed because you have to keep on digging the array to find some value. Suppose there is a 1000 elements array. You want to print the 950 element, and you have to check. You should start checking from the first element to the 950 element whether the particular element is there or not, like that. Okay. Particular name is the user exists or not. In a real time example I'm telling, suppose there is a database. In the database there are 100 students or 1000 students. You have to check, you have to start checking from the first element, first user or first student to the last student. So in that case you can't write if and else, if and else multiple times. Okay. That time you need a loop. Okay. Loop. Once you start a loop, it will keep on checking one by one, one by one, one by one. So that kind of concepts you will face in real time. Now, in this scenario, what you need is loop you need. Okay. Loop. Okay. Suppose there is like a array of 5 elements. Okay. Array of 5 elements. Now, if array of 0 equal to Raghu, I have to check. Okay. Then again I have to check array of 1. Okay. A of 1. This array name, let's say A. Array name A. So array 1 element. Array of 1 means what? Second element. Array of 2 means what? Third element. This you know, na? This you remember, na? Index concept.
Yeah.
So array of 3, array of 4, like that, each and everything I have to check one by one. Instead of doing that one, what I do is I write a loop. Okay, I write a loop. Start checking from first 0th element to the last element, and if you find Raghu, then say Raghu found. Okay. So in single line, I can complete this checks instead of writing 5 times if and else. How to do that one? How to achieve that one? What are the syntaxes to write that one? We'll see now. Okay, we'll start today and we'll complete. It will take 2 to 3 days, but it's like most important concept in any programming language, looping. Okay. Okay. Now I'll write a basic example, then you'll come to know how we can deal with that one. Let me remove this one. Let me create no creation of button is needed. First I'll write the basic example and array. Let student names equals to Kalyan, sorry, Raghu, Hari, Vani, Chandana. Okay. 1 second. Let me remove the other things. Okay. If student names dot 0 equals to okay, Kalyan, sorry, not Kalyan. Let's say Hari. Our intention is to find sorry, Raghu, no? Yeah. Raghu. Then console.log found Raghu. So like this, I have to check again and again 1, 2, 3. So the last element was 5th one. Here I can use switch also in this case, but our intention is to find each and every place. So for Raghu. So I'll write like this. Okay. If Raghu found in second place only, then super fine. If suppose it's Chandana, so it will go on printing, go on checking one by one. Okay. How many lines of code I have written? It's almost 10 to 12 lines of more than 12 lines of code. Now let us simplify this one. Okay. Instead of writing this one, okay, this is also a good way, but it's a waste of lines. Okay. For let I equal to 0, I less than how many last 4 na? So I less than or equals to 4. I plus plus is a unary operator. You know this one. Plus plus means it will increment. Okay.
Increment.
It will do increment. Then
console.log.
If we have to check now. If
Okay.
st names of I means I'll explain you this iteration. I'll explain. Then we'll see more examples in tomorrow's class. Okay, equals to Raghu, then
print.
okay. Okay. So instead of writing these many lines, there are many other ways to write. Okay. Don't think only this is the one way, but this is the most useful way. If you want to check whether a user exists, okay, whether a user exists or whether a particular element is having particular value, then to play with such arrays, such complex scenarios, we'll be using for loops. Okay, we'll be using for loops. Not only for loop, there is while loop and do while loop. But here we are going with the example of for loop. So this for loop syntax, everything we'll see tomorrow. But what it will do, I'll explain you. Okay. So what is this one? What is this one? It's a simple thing. Variable, na?
Yeah.
Variable. Okay. Variable. Variable means a box will be created. This you know what is variable? A memory block. Okay. And its name is I. Its name is I. What is the initial value?
Initializing 0.
0. Okay. The initial value is 0. Now here it will check st names of 0. St names of 0. That means what? It's like checking this one. I value is 0 now. So st names of 0 is Raghu or not, it will check. It will fail because st names of 0 is not Raghu. Okay. It will go with the condition. First it will check the condition. I is 0 na? Is 0 less than or equals to 4? Yes. So it will go over here and it will check. It will fail. Then again the next iteration will start. Next iteration. Looping. Next iteration. Inside the next iteration, what is happening? Increment. What is the meaning of increment? Value
Increasing by
of
one value.
Value of 0 will
becomes
be
1.
Changed to 1. Now again condition check. Is the value 1 less than or equals to 4?
Yes.
Now it will enter this condition. Now inside this condition, st names of 1 is equals to Raghu. It will check. Yes, it's true. Then found Raghu. Then that's it. So
come out of the loop.
No, it won't come out of the loop.
Check remaining condition.
Because it will keep on checking for the other things. If you want to come out of the loops, there is some other way. There is something called as I told na break. Inside the like inside the case also we have used this one. So here also you can use break. What the break will do? Whenever something found, it will stop. Okay. So if it is Chandana, also it works. Okay. Okay. It will keep on checking till 5. It found, then it exits. So see what we have done. Instead of writing multiple lines to check particular condition, we have written, okay, we have written in 4 lines. Okay, we have written 4 to 5 lines. So instead of writing these many lines, we have ended up in writing only these lines. Then how it is functioning in the backend, we have just seen like an example. You do analysis today, you try to research on for loop, how it functions in other programming languages too. Tomorrow we will see internally what is the syntax and what is the internal functioning, how to stop, how to control, what is something called as infinite loop, how to stop that infinite loop. So we'll talk about these all things in the tomorrow's class. But try to understand the loop, what is meant by loop, the basic loop structure I have shown here. Okay. We have many things to do with the loop. If you want to print something called as console.log, then let's say welcome. So how many times? 4 na? So it will print how many times? 4 times it will print the welcome message. Every time it executes, it prints because it is not inside the condition. Na? It is outside the condition. So it will print. So instead of writing this one let me comment this one. Let me comment. So if you write like this, so 5 times, sorry, not 4 times, it's 5 times the welcome message is printed. So there are multiple uses of this looping condition, not only in the arrays, in the maps, in the arrays, in the functions, in the print, doing something multiple times, okay, executing something multiple times. Everywhere we have the use of loops. Okay, clear?
Yeah, yeah.
So do little analysis on the loops, mainly the for loop, because tomorrow's concept will be a for loop. So let's see tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
Have you got the have you done the analysis of your paper, which we have written exam on the last week?
Yeah, no.
Okay. There may be few questions, few doubts. Ternary operator is cleared today. Yes or no?
Yeah,
Ternary and
it's
switch is
clear.
cleared. Huh? So there will be something called as typecasting. Okay. Typecasting examples are there, like 5 plus 5, which is like string and normal 5. What happens? What will be the value? Whether it's 55,
It will concatenate.
it will concatenate. So that's how
Mm.
why it is concatenating. What is typecasting? What is type conversion? We'll see in the tomorrow's class as well. Okay, that is the miscellaneous topics. Those are the miscellaneous topics that will cover tomorrow, and all as well as we'll cover loops. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Then you will understand your paper. There are 5 to 6 questions on this typecasting. So you'll understand that questions as well. Then if any questions are left, any doubts are left, we'll discuss in this week only. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you have class tomorrow morning?
No morning class tomorrow. We will
Okay.
have evening class only. So
Okay.
morning class will start maybe in 2 days. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And
Okay.
one more thing is this Saturday, this Sunday, you'll be having an exam on Salesforce topics. We have completed data modeling. The not most, almost all 90% of data modeling concepts are completed. There is I think 1-2 topics, miscellaneous topics, like junction object, roll-up summary fields. I think we have done, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It is completed.
Roll-up summary is completed. Validation rules are left. Okay, validation rules. I think we have done. No, right? We have done formula fields. This is for Varshit batch, Varshit and Bhavani. Okay. I think we haven't done the validation rules and the formula fields, right? Formula fields we have done.
Formula we have done, but validation rule we didn't do.
Okay, we'll do that one, and we'll take the exam on the this coming Sunday. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.